This is part 2 of RainFi's tutorial, how to extend a loan. You may remember 4 days ago, this video went up using RainFi Magic Swap leverage trading profits, part 1. I also have a more kind of in-depth tutorial on the entirety of RainFi. This is a few months ago. However, they've done a decent number of changes since then, but it still makes plenty of sense. In this video, I'm doing a magic swap. I've got some USDC and I go and grab some Sol. We go through everything here. And then of course, I went and I added this to my calendar so I know when to repay the actual loan. Now for evidence, I did actually put it in here, Rain loan repayment, Monday the 10th. So we're back at Rain.Fi. We've connected our wallet. We can see here my debt. Click on this one and I've got 1 day to actually repay this. If I don't repay this, then I'm going to lose the amount of money I put in. My down payment was 50 USDC, less a few fees. And the creation date was this one. Tomorrow I have to fund it. You can see all the details here. And if we click on this, we can see it in the Explorer when this actually happened. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the transaction history and we can see the timestamp here. Remember, if for some reason you don't actually like the default Explorer, you can just go to SolScan if you prefer, paste it in like that. This makes it easier to read where we can see everything. We can see the date really easily. Or you can also go to Solana.fm and you can just paste in the transaction ID there and you can see it. It's not as easy to read. It has more information, but you can still use it. Now I've given some feedback to the RainFi team. Basically, it'd be really cool if we could see what price Sol was when we took out this borrow. We can tell that from going on chain, of course, but if we go to Solana here, we go back 7 days. We quickly have a look at our transaction, June 5th, basically midday. So June 5, essentially midday, around this time, I bought the top. I thought Sol was going to $200 in the short term. It didn't. And instead, it dropped down. So now we'll go to action and we'll go to repay. If I want to repay, I have to pay this interest. This is the total, and I can repay $552 and I'll get the Sol. Or a better option would be going to instant sell. This way I'm taking the Sol, I'm selling it for USDC. I'm down a loss of $64.54. I've already put down $47.52, and so I just need to pay an extra $17. There's another option as well, which is just let it default. When you default, you're going to lose any droplets, but at the moment I don't have many droplets. And if you did it too often, you may not be able to use this address to actually use the RainFi protocol. The other option that I'm more keen on is actually to extend it. Now, if I extend it, I actually have to send $65.77, but then I'll have this for another 6 days. So here I have to work out, will this be worth it? I'm basically paying this interest plus more interest, and I'm settling the debt. So all up, maybe it's around $90 in terms of fees and interest. And that gets me 3.41 Sol. I bought this Sol at about $172. So if we take 3.41 and we times it by 172, that's 586. If we add maybe $100 onto that and then divide that by 3.41, the price of Sol has to reach $201 approximately for me to be in profit. Now you have to note that there is a USDC platform fee and protocol fees. So right now I'm in a difficult situation. There's no real point in me paying this extra amount of USDC because I may as well just default. If I extend, then Solana needs to go up significantly more for it to be profitable. So that's probably not going to happen. Of course, I can go and repay. If I want to repay, then I can just sit on the Sol. If I sit on the Sol, I can let it go up in value, and then maybe that could be okay. Now, I don't have $551 in this wallet, but if I did, that would give me 3.45 Sol, and this is 3.41. So ultimately, with this bet, the market went down. The best thing is for me to just let it default. It will hurt my wallet's reputation, but nevertheless, this is one option that I have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this one default, but I am going to go and grab a new loan. So we'll go to tokens and then magic swap. We'll do this again. 50 USDC, not 1 day, no way. Scroll on down again, and 5 days at that rate is just crazy. So I want to find something that's better, like this one. Crypto trading 7 days, 80% APR. That's good. Click here, magic swap, and then approve. That transaction did not go through, so let's try it one more time. Magic swap and approve. This has gone through, so now I'm going to go and add this to Google Calendar, and we'll see if the second time works out for me. That's all for this tutorial. Catch you in the next one.